everyone, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray Tarot, and this is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, May 14th, 2019. I did not look at the date. I am using the Wild Unknown Tarot again because I have missed it so much. I don't get to use it when I'm at my office. This is my special at-home deck, so I will put the camera down so you can see what I'm doing with the cards. Okay. I started to shuffle. Oh my. Good, we got some new cards. I know when I used these for the monthly readings for May, we got, oh my god, okay, so I shuffled and shuffled. I even specifically put yesterday's cards back in totally different places because I knew something was going to come out the same. Okay, I'm going to start shuffling because now we have extra card, which is fine. I knew one was going to come out the same, and it did, but all the rest are new. We have 3 10s on the table, people. 3 10s. They tend to come out at least in pairs, but wow, this is... Okay, first one out, 10 of Wands. 10s all being completions of a cycle, which we did get 10 of Cups yesterday. We have a 10 of Pentacles. It's in reverse right now. I'm not so worried about that. With this one, I always kind of see Wheel of Fortune energy where it's turning kind of like one of the karma cards. So like, again, sometimes for me, reversals are just we're in a holding pattern, we're waiting for something, or we're wrapping something up, of course, but I feel like with this one, like the money is coming because the Pentacles, of course, being income. And it's also happy home, happy family. I love that they have the rainbow in here, or she does. And then the extra card to kind of go along with that came out is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This is always one of my investment cards. I always see the money like shuffling into different places. It's the reorganizing at work card. So yeah, there's a lot of, oh, I guess there's several planets in retrograde right now. I'm like, why is it feeling a smidge like Mercury retrograde and the redo, replan, rethink, don't move forward too fast. We're getting a bit of, I guess you could say a breather if you want to put it that way, but it's a caution. It's not full on like Mercury retrograde where you just stop everything. Not that you always do, but that's what I think of Mercury retrograde as being. But this is, I think it's with Saturn and Jupiter being a couple of planets. So Saturn being the taskmaster, making sure we're getting everything done the right way the first time when we go through. So, yeah, and I'm also hearing with Jupiter retrograde, it's a planet of luck. So calling things to you, taking advantage of this luck time. When a planet's retrograde, it's closer to the earth. It has direct, like astrologers say, beams direct energy at the earth. So the planet of luck being super close to us right now, take advantage of that. Almost all these cards, except for 2, have like rainbow energy in them today, which is kind of unusual for the readings I do with this deck, or that I have done in the last couple months. This one has the rainbow energy in it. Daughter of Swords. I don't know if you can fully see that with the camera, but it's all different colors. It's really pretty. She is typically in other decks what I would think of as like Gemini energy. She's actually more representative of the Page of Swords rather than the Knight of Swords, which I think of Gemini energy, but kind of air sign energies. So she's very new, she's very young. If we're talking about the new path that we talked about yesterday with the Magician, still a newbie on that path, still learning, still being trained, still thinking things over with the air sign energy. So lots of new mental energy, but I love in this deck with the owls, she's also got an inner wisdom. She's not going to rush into anything. In this deck, she's like kind of looking everything over, planning out her plan of attack. She's not rushing off to do anything yet. And then our repeat card this continues, which I am very happy about. 10 of Cups. Again, we have 3 10s on the table. So lots of completion in one sense, but also a lot of fulfillment. And when you get the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, it's more, even though this is kind of in reverse today, so but it's usually like happy home, happy family, solid foundation, along with the emotional fulfillment. So this is really nice. And you know, we had the bliss card yesterday, so again, this feeling of bliss energy running through the reading for today. Then we have the 2 of Wands, which is making the decision and moving forward. It comes out right under the 10 of Pentacles. So see all the rainbow stuff going on today? We will take it. Rainbows are always one of my really good omens when I see them in the sky. So yeah, we're going to take this decision. We're not going to rush into anything, but we're making the decision to, it's like, again, the plan of attack kind of energy. Making the plans to move forward. We're not rushing, we're just planning, making those new steps. And then, last but not least, our 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Pentacles is about mastering your craft. And I'm asking my guides why the reversal. And it actually comes out right under the 10 of Wands. This is one of my, it is completion of like, completion of a pretty stressful cycle. So, you know, even though it's fire, it's like all this, I usually see it like with all this mental energy or like exhausted energy around somebody's head. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, we're mastering our stuff, but again, like the Saturn retrograde energy is saying it's time for replanning. It's not time for necessarily taking on a new kind of job, or you know, for training, we're taking things slow, but you know, we have mastered this, but it calls for a new perspective is really what I'm hearing. So not only from yesterday are we looking around and collecting those gold nuggets that the universe is offering to us, but we're looking at what we're already doing, something that we've kind of mastered in a new way. We're revamping it, just really for ourselves is the energy that I'm getting. So we're not letting the mundane kind of day-to-day work stuff, you know, take over, because those negative thoughts can take over these days. It's been pretty prevalent. It's staying in like the newness of it, keeping it fresh somehow, whatever you're doing for work. And looking at it from a totally new perspective, and that will help keep things fresh. Because after this, it seems like a lot of people are really exhausted. The 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Oracle. Okay. My spirit animal deck from the Wild Unknown is calling me today. I was wondering when that was going to come out. Oh, of course we did. She's in reverse. Owl in reverse. Since we already have, these owls usually come out in pairs. Okay, that's the one from that deck. And we want a mermaid card. Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. Here's the box for that one. Oh, they are in this direction. The back of the cards are so beautiful. This is my next favorite, along with the Fairy Oracle, Fairy Force Oracle we had yesterday. This one keeps coming out for me. That one really wanted to come out. Okay. Let's see how much I'm on camera. I did not want to be on camera. All right. Transparency. I swear we had this in one of the monthly readings. Honest, authentic, genuine, and present. Or maybe it was a daily. And vision. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. And for Owl, I always like to read what this deck has to say, or what this book has to say from Animal Spirit. Yeah, found it right away. Abundance, clairvoyant, treasures. Okay, there's 2 clairvoyant cards on the table. So again, I was talking about the veil's very thin this time of year. In the northern and southern hemispheres, it's Halloween, All Hallows, just past that time for the southern hemisphere, and it is just past Beltane for the northern hemisphere. Those are cross-quarter days, of very, very, very powerful days energetically, more so than, at least in pagan traditions, more so than even the solstice and the equinox days. Those are very powerful. The cross-quarter days are considered to be even bigger holidays. So, Owl. And again, with this time of year, in both hemispheres, the veil between worlds being very thin. So apparently clairvoyance, and I know in my own readings, it's been right on. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or a treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. What were we talking about? Those gold nuggets the last couple of days. And then also I just feel like emotional type treasures too. So be on the lookout for good fortune, anything that you can grow with your business, any raises or bonuses, that kind of thing coming your way. With Owl Wisdom on your side, you will see and know exactly what to do with this boon. Again, with this clairvoyance that we have right now, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. When in balance, generous, trusting, and secure. When out of balance, money quarrels, scarcity. So it's abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset, which is really what was kind of coming to mind when I pulled the Ten of Pentacles. And to bring into balance an offering, or like a gift, or what is that word? I always want a donation, that kind of thing. So donate to a charity or favorite reader online. Not talking about me, but you can do that too. Like whatever, whoever you feel like you've been watching that's helped you, I'd like to do that for the readers. So just whatever comes to mind as far as regifting, that's how to bring Owl, who is upside down, back into balance, apparently. And then this one wanted to come out right over the Transparency card, over the Ten of Cups. So talking about relationships, being honest, authentic, genuine, and present. That's really, if we're talking about, and the Daughter of Swords is right about that, so that's communication as well. How to bring emotional fulfillment into being. So there needs to be some conversation, apparently, within some soulmate relationships. Okay, everybody, I will stop talking because I think this is a long one, but I really was excited to be at home and use these cards that I don't get to use when I'm at work. So I'm glad I could do that, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Take advantage of these amazing energies. Bye.